here. So I'm here to share my latest journal. She's rather lovely, and this is, I'm calling it a vintage eclectic journal. She's stunning. So it's chipboard, wrapped chipboard, and we've just got a simple twine closure here, but you don't actually need a closure to keep this shut. It's not a gator mouth. I've done it really rather lovely. So I've used the Digital Creations journaling basics pages and journaling ephemera bundles that are available on my Ko-fi. I can't remember the full name of them. I'm shocking. So this comes undone very simply. And the first thing you'll see is this acetate window here. Okay, so if I just get rid of the back closure, so that slides out. We've got this lovely large journaling card here, or you could use it for photos. It's really rather lovely. So that slides in there, and then the front fully opens, and we've got like a folio on the front of the book. So we've got a little card here, and we've got a little tag pocket. I did a tutorial on this yesterday with the little mini clipboard, and the clipboards are all functional, so all the ones that you see through the journal, you know, they all do stuff. Lots of little mini ephemera in there, and then journaling on the back with some digital vintage themed ephemera there. And then we've got 3 pockets, so I've got things in the first 2, and I've left the third one empty for the owner to fill. So here we've got a vintage envelope that I've designed with some ephemera in. Okay, and so all of the ones that you see like this have all got ephemera in. We've got some tabs, it says memory keeping, and on the front there it says precious memories. We've got some more ephemera there, and some more in this one. Okay, it's absolutely rammed pack with ephemera, and there are some genuine pieces in this journal. Okay, so they're one of a kind, genuine ephemera. Right, so then it opens like so, and I've done a pocket here. So it's just a deep pocket, and I've just created a large journaling card. I want lots of room for writing in this. So there is lots and lots of space. So this clipboard here, again, it is functioning. It has been glued on to create a pocket. Okay, and behind there we've got more ephemera. So this is one of the full digital pages from the collection. Absolutely beautiful. I've left it plain on the back for writing. We've got some tissue that I have stenciled on. A half page here with ephemera in the pocket, and then these little suitcases are a tuck. Okay, can get it back in there. I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Paper clip there, which is removable. We've got this lovely little butterfly chap here, and the suitcase is mirror imaged. So this is vintage order paper. I've got a collection of it that I was gifted, and this is from a vintage railway timetable book. So here we've got some more ephemera that I've created, and photos, and we've got just decorated there with typewriter and books, and this is a clip so it does come off. Then here I've made a pocket, and we've just got a large tag in there, and another of the envelopes again that has got a little letter in it. And then just here, this is just a little tuck with some little bits and bobs, and another of the butterfly children to decorate it, just to add a little bit of colour to the mostly vintage themed pages. Then on this page, we've got a lovely pocket decorated with one of the papers from my vintage wallpaper collection. And we've got one of the tag pockets again with the little dangles, which are double-sided. And that's a cardstock tag that comes out. And he's journaling on the back. Okay, so there's several of these throughout the journal, so I won't get them all out. They're all the same sort of theme, just different images. Okay, so that slides in there. And we've got some lovely writing pages. This is printed vellum. This is a letter, and then here we've got layering up. So a lot of things I've just clipped in, and I've done that on purpose so that whoever gets the journal can take them out and have a look rather than them being glued in. They can take them out and have a look. You can journal on the back of everything. This is again is from a vintage notepad, and this is vintage book page. More writing space, just a little bit of collage there for a bit of colour. All of the paper bags all have something in. So this is a that's Venice, so it's a postcard of Venice. More vintage book pages. And this one here is one of my little tags, so all of this comes out. and then it flips open. We've got a library card, and in here we've got another little envelope which has got a little piece of something in it, a letter or some such. And then this is a pocket with more ephemera in. Get back in, yeah, slip her a little sucker. Okay, and then on the back here I've just created a pocket with the writing page. We've got a collaged envelope which you can open and put your own things in. That one's empty. And then just one of my little cards that you can journal on or add little photographs. This is some like sugar paper type that I added. I liked the top where it was removed from the ring binding. That's a vintage dictionary. I think, is that French? Yes, it's French. More vintage paper, another bag with another postcard. Writing, just decorated lightly with some Tim Holtz washi tape. Okay, and then another one of my little tags with the dangles, and that's just clipped on so it can be removed. More writing pages. This is French newspaper. More of the lovely vintage book there with the Schweppes advertisement. And then here's a little flip pocket that I made with a little clipboard with another mini one. And again, these come out, it is functioning. Okay, and then this does flip up so you can write in there as well. So some more of the stencil paper, this lovely lace pattern for writing. And then we're on to the next signature. There's a nice wide gusset there so that when the book's closed, it's not a gator mouth. It closes nicely so it will go on your bookshelf neatly. Okay, this book is for sale. It will be up in my Ko-fi unless somebody emails me super fast and asks for it. We've got ledger paper again, more of the genuine vintage order paper, which I've ripped at the bottom there to make it look even more tatty and old. Vintage advertisements. Now this here is a genuine vintage letter and a genuine vintage book ticket. So I'll get the letter out. It is actually a... So 1951, it's a lovely letter and it's actually a love letter. Okay, so that is not digital, that is, you know, vintage. So those go back on there. Put it all back where I found it, or else I'll forget which page it's on. Okay, more writing. So this is one that I've created digitally by scanning in old documents. There's another little letter in there, and that's glued onto this half page. And in there is a little tag that I've collaged, and on the back there it has piano, is it piano music? You know, where it's in a roll and it's vintage and it runs through the pianos. Okay, can't think of the actual name for it. Some more lovely vellum there with the French newspaper. Another one of my little tags there with my butterfly children on, and on the back there we've got some more vintage ephemera as a page. And then here we've just got a cluster of little bits of ephemera as some vintage note paper. And I think that's, what is it now? Like from an engineering book. Okay, more writing, another bag, another postcard, French dictionary. Now here's a photo scanned in from my collection of originals, and this letter is a genuine letter. Okay, so genuine handwritten letter dated 1902. It's really lovely. Another one of my tag pockets with the dangles that tuck in, and I've glued it to the pocket of this page here. And in here we've got another tag and some ephemera. There's heaps. Okay, now here's a page from a I think it would the cigarette cards that they used to collect back in the day. So that's from a cigarette card book that belongs to me, so I'm sharing. And then that clips on there, and then on the back I just put a tag and a library card and a little postcard. So here we've got a letter. It's a copy, it's not a genuine one. French dictionary paper, more of that, another little cluster of ephemera in the bag, more writing pages. And then here we've got a cluster, we've got a postcard that's from my stash. This is not one of my images. We've got a gentleman there. We've got some weights and measures from a weights and measures book, and that's vintage, and that's vintage. Okay, so here's another piece of genuine ephemera. So I've had it in my head that this all belongs to this little girl here. So this is like a register for classes, and then this here is a vintage school report. Okay, so it's genuine ephemera, that. So there we go. Let me just bob that back on there and put that back on there so I don't forget where it goes. So like I say, everything's clipped in so they can be easily removed and looked at. You can journal on them, you can make pockets and further decorate the book, do what you like. Lots and lots of writing, and I love this, I love the sound of it. And then on the back here, we've got another deep pocket. I've added one of the tag pockets there with the little embellishment, and then here we've got a large journaling card with one of my Polaroids on and another little collage tag. Okay, haven't put loads of strings in the tags because I didn't want to make the book over bulky so that it doesn't close nicely. So as it stands at the moment, it closes nicely without being a, you know, a great big wide mouth. It closes quite nicely, so it's like that. It's almost like a Z fold because we've got the like added folio flip on the front. So that is what I've created from just those two very basic collections. It's absolutely lovely. I'm going to be sad to see it go. I've spent quite a while making it. So I hope you like that. I hope it gives you some inspiration. And if you would like to own this lovely eclectic journal, either email me pretty quickly or else go and have a look on my Ko-fi. The links in the description box below and the links to the kits that I've used to create this are there as well. So I think that's really lovely. It's quite big. I think it's about 2¼ inches, so she's quite large and very, very sturdy. So thanks for joining me today. Don't forget the little dangles on the bottom. Thanks for joining me today. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.